Hi, I'm Dr. Heather Rask, and I'm a therapist here with the Proliance Center in Boca Raton. I'm here to talk to you today about some tips on finding a marriage counselor that will work best with you and your spouse. It can be a really daunting task to pick a marriage counselor, and once you've decided to go to marriage counseling, it can be a little overwhelming to recognize how many professionals there are out there. So I'm going to share with you a few tips to help filter the process for you and help you pick the best person for you. One of the first things that you need to look for when finding a marriage counselor is to look into their education and their training. People who do marriage counseling and mental health professionals that focus on marriage counseling usually have some kind of background, whether it's their specific degree in marriage and family therapy or extensive training that they've done after graduation that has been with direct service with couples in a variety of settings and a variety of populations. So education and training would be the first place to start. The next thing you want to look for is the person that you are working with couples on a regular basis? Because there are so many mental health professionals out there, there's a lot of different people that specialize in different things. And even though some professionals do couples counseling, it might not be what they do most of the time. So a question that you might want to ask is, how many couples do you see? What percentage of your practice is couples therapy? It's always good to know that the person that you're working with has extensive experience working with couples and all of the issues that can present in marriage counseling. The next tip that I want to give you is to look at the approach of the particular professional. And is that professional pro-marriage? It might seem like a funny question to ask considering it's a marriage counselor, but there are a lot of marriage counselors that help couples to stay married and improve their relationship, and others that will actually help them divorce amicably. So you want to make sure that when you go to a marriage counselor and you pick the person that you think is best for you, if you want to save your marriage, you want to make sure that they're on board and they have the same goals. The next thing is, have they had experience with a particular issue that you and your spouse are facing? Do they, if it's infidelity perhaps, or changes within the family, or a death, or a blended family coming together, you want to make sure that your particular marriage counselor has experience dealing with that issue. So those are some of the main things that you want to look into and make sure are on the same page with your thinking and your goals when presenting to counseling with your spouse. And if you have all of those in line and you've done your research, you're pretty much going to find the best person for you. The final thing to look for is somebody that you can develop a good relationship with and you have a good rapport with from day one. After that's all settled, the best thing to recognize and the best tip I can give you is, if you've committed to marriage counseling, commit to do the work as well. Because the best result that you're going to get is one that you're committed to and you're working with outside of the therapy room. So good luck in finding a marriage counselor, and if you have questions about the entire experience or what to look for, feel free to call us at Proliance Center at any time.